Friends, I am so grateful to hear that people have stood together for justice. I've read this article by Anthony Thurton, and I would agree up to the point where he analyzes it as something just with the EFF and middle management. There is no way that the nation on this planet, with pretty much in the top three, gold, coal, platinum, the byproducts, plutonium, petroleum, these things make South Africa a key to taking over this earth. As Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum, Bill Gates have made very clear to anybody who will take 5 minutes to research. This is way bigger than Zulus versus Xhosas. This is way bigger than a faction fight between the ANC. This is way bigger than Julius Malema trying to find himself a way to get new Mercedes for the next 27 years. This is Cyril Ramaphosa, the multi-billionaire puppet of the World Economic Forum, who we have photographs of him meeting with the G7 less than a month ago. There are too many coincidences. There was meant to be a march to Gandhi Square on the 12th, which is when everything exploded, to demand his resignation by peaceful, well-meaning citizens. He has delayed municipal elections and is going on and on about a commission to find out how to implement the suggested legislation. On the 24th of July, there is meant to be a peaceful protest against his continued lockdowns that again were implemented within 2 weeks to the day of him coming back from meeting with the G7. There has been so much misinformation, lies about military force being sent in, media releases, and then only 2 military trucks sent in when we all know the picture of helicopters, military vehicles, military personnel being sent into KwaZulu-Natal to assist with the COVID situation. Nobody can afford to stay asleep in South Africa anymore. Nobody can afford to simply believe the mainstream media. Nobody can afford to be disconnected right now with simply cell phone networks. We need to find a way to relate to each other on the ground. This is war, and it is big. This has been a coordinated effort. And there are enough messages out there about number plates being covered and the same answer being given, and people stealing communications things, not just food, of arriving in luxury vehicles to take stuff away and leaving the general population without access to food. Only 3 days on average from the reports I've been getting. In a nutshell, stay awake. Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa is waiting to send in the United Nations. And when the United Nations is sent in, South Africa will be lost. We must take a stand against this in every way possible. Go and do your own research while you can. Every nation in Africa where the United Nations has been sent in has been raped and pillaged. Literally, their people have been raped and pillaged, but their natural resources have been as well. South Africa is a key part of the BRICS nations. South Africa has a key role in the supply chain for many, many resources, as I have stated. Do not believe the status quo. Things are highly coordinated. Do not assume that you are only dealing with South African intelligence. Assume that you are dealing with intelligence from forces like the CIA, who now have reportedly been the ones coordinating the farm murders. Be awake. And if you're not awake yet, may God himself help you, because you are choosing your own destiny. Inkosi Sikelele, i Afrika.